Welcome to Learning Life Content. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Your support helps us grow and motivates us to bring you more fascinating and enriching stories. The year was 1564. In the city of Pisa, Italy, a child named Galileo Galilei was born. Galileo would grow up to challenge the very foundations of our understanding of the universe. His journey began in a modest family with a noble lineage. Galileo's family, while not wealthy, held a noble lineage. His father was a musician and composer, pushing the boundaries of traditional music. His work was driven by learning and curiosity, traits that deeply influenced young Galileo. From a young age, Galileo exhibited a keen mind. He was curious and inquisitive, fascinated by the world around him. Eager to learn and explore, Galileo's early education took place at home. His father instilled in him a love for knowledge and a questioning spirit. He encouraged Galileo to think for himself and not to accept traditional wisdom blindly. This approach to learning would shape Galileo's entire life. Vincenzo Galilei envisioned a prosperous future for his son. Recognizing young Galileo's potential, he aimed to secure a stable and successful career for him. Vincenzo encouraged Galileo to pursue medicine, a highly respected field with numerous opportunities. Medicine promised financial stability and social standing, aligning with every parent's aspirations for their child. However, Galileo's heart was not in medicine. He felt a different pull. Mathematics fascinated him in a way anatomy never could. Numbers and equations captivated his mind. For Galileo, mathematics held a certain beauty. It was more than just numbers. It was a way to understand the world. It was a language that could describe the world and unlock the secrets of the universe. It was a passion he couldn't ignore. Despite his own aspirations, Vincenzo recognized Galileo's passion and nurtured it, understanding the importance of following one's true calling. At 17, Galileo enrolled at the University of Pisa, marking a significant step towards his dreams. The university environment was stimulating and full of possibilities, allowing him to formally pursue his passion. Galileo delved into the works of Euclid and Archimedes, finding new horizons in their logical, elegant proofs. The precision and clarity of their work brought him immense joy. However, financial difficulties forced Galileo to withdraw from the university before completing his degree. It was a challenging period for the family, but Galileo's passion for mathematics never waned. He continued to study with unwavering determination, seeking out mentors who could guide him. Galileo's journey was just beginning, and his resolve to make his mark on the world of science was stronger than ever. His independent studies and determination set the stage for his future contributions to science. After leaving the University of Pisa without a degree, Galileo faced significant challenges. He returned to Florence. In Florence, he began tutoring students in mathematics to support himself. Concurrently, Galileo continued his own scientific research. Despite financial constraints, his passion for knowledge remained undiminished. In 1589, at the age of 25, Galileo's talent earned him a position at the University of Pisa. He was appointed to the chair of mathematics. This was a remarkable achievement for someone without a formal degree. During his tenure at Pisa, Galileo began to challenge established scientific beliefs. He questioned the teachings of Aristotle, the ancient Greek philosopher whose ideas had dominated scientific thought for centuries. Aristotle asserted that heavier objects fall faster than lighter ones. Through a series of experiments, Galileo demonstrated this to be false. During Galileo's time, the prevailing belief was that objects fall at different speeds based on their weight. This notion was widely accepted and seemed intuitively obvious. For instance, a feather falls much slower than a stone, reinforcing this common-sense view. However, Galileo challenged this notion through rigorous observation and experimentation. He believed that true knowledge could only be obtained through empirical evidence. Legend has it that Galileo dropped objects of different masses from the Leaning Tower of Pisa to demonstrate his theory. Although the Leaning Tower story is likely a myth, Galileo conducted numerous experiments to test his hypotheses. He used inclined planes to slow down the acceleration due to gravity, making it easier to observe and measure. This method allowed him to accurately measure the time it took for objects of different masses to fall the same distance, providing clear evidence for his findings. Galileo's findings were revolutionary, altering the course of scientific thought. He demonstrated that, neglecting air resistance, all objects fall at the same rate of acceleration, regardless of their mass. This discovery challenged Aristotle's physics and the long-held beliefs about the natural world, shaking the foundations of centuries-old scientific thought. Galileo's experiments marked a pivotal moment in the history of science, paving the way for future discoveries. They initiated an era where observation and experimentation became the cornerstone of scientific inquiry, leading to the scientific revolution. Chapter 5. The Telescope's Gaze, Unveiling the Secrets of the Cosmos. In 1609, Galileo received news of a groundbreaking invention from the Netherlands, the telescope. This simple device was poised to revolutionize humanity's understanding of the universe. The telescope, though rudimentary, had the potential to magnify distant objects. It was a window to the unknown, a tool that could bring the heavens closer to Earth. Galileo, always the innovator, began constructing his own telescope. He aimed to improve the original design and unlock its full potential. Galileo enhanced the Dutch design, making significant improvements that allowed for greater clarity and magnification. He crafted lenses that provided greater magnification, enabling him to see celestial objects in unprecedented detail. With his telescope, Galileo turned his gaze towards the heavens. The night sky, once a distant mystery, was now within reach. What Galileo saw would forever change humanity's understanding of the cosmos. His observations challenged long-held beliefs and opened new realms of scientific inquiry. He observed craters and mountains on the moon's surface, a groundbreaking discovery that contradicted the prevailing notion of celestial perfection. This shattered the belief that celestial bodies were perfect, unblemished spheres. The moon, like Earth, had its own landscape full of imperfections. Galileo discovered 4 moons orbiting Jupiter, providing clear evidence that not all celestial bodies revolved around the Earth. This was the first evidence that not everything in the universe revolved around the Earth, a significant step towards understanding the true structure of our solar system. He observed the phases of Venus, a phenomenon that could only be explained if Venus orbited the Sun, not the Earth. This observation was crucial in supporting the heliocentric model. Galileo's telescopic observations provided compelling evidence for the heliocentric model of the solar system, first proposed by Nicholas Copernicus. This model placed the Sun, not the Earth, at the center of the universe, a revolutionary idea that would eventually reshape humanity's entire understanding of the cosmos. Section 6. A Universe in Motions, Galileo's Heresy and the Church's Opposition. Galileo's groundbreaking discoveries brought him into direct conflict with the Catholic Church. The Church maintained a firm belief in the geocentric model of the universe. According to this view, the Earth was the center of creation, aligning with their scriptural interpretations. Galileo's endorsement of the heliocentric model posed a direct challenge to the Church's authority, undermining their teachings. It questioned their interpretation of the Bible. Feeling threatened, the Church issued a stern warning to Galileo. He was ordered to renounce his support for the Copernican theory. Despite the warnings, Galileo continued to gather evidence supporting the heliocentric model. He published his findings in the book Dialogue Concerning the Two Chief World Systems. Written in Italian rather than Latin, this book made Galileo's ideas accessible to a broader audience. This further incensed the Church. Section 7. The Trial of Ideas. Galileo faces the Inquisition. In the year 1633, Galileo Galilei was summoned to Rome to stand before the Inquisition. The Inquisition, a formidable institution within the Catholic Church, held immense power. Its primary mission was to identify and punish heresy. Galileo faced charges of heresy due to his scientific assertions. His trial epitomized the conflict between reason and dogma, science and religion. The Church, steadfast in its ancient doctrines, rejected the compelling evidence Galileo provided. Under the threat of torture and imprisonment, Galileo was compelled to renounce his findings. He publicly declared that the Earth was the immovable center of the universe. According to legend, after his recantation, Galileo quietly muttered, "And yet it moves." Section 8. The Price of Truth, Condemnation and House Arrest. Despite Galileo's recantation, he was found guilty of heresy. Galileo was sentenced to house arrest for the remainder of his life. His book, Dialogue Concerning the Two Chief World Systems, was banned. Confined to his villa in Arcetri, Galileo was cut off from the scientific community. He was forbidden from publishing his work. The Church had silenced him. They had attempted to stifle the spread of his ideas. But Galileo's spirit remained unbroken. He continued to work even under house arrest. He wrote another book, Two New Sciences, which summarized his work on motion and mechanics. This book, smuggled out of Italy and published in the Netherlands, would later become a cornerstone of modern physics. Section 9. Galileo's enduring legacy, the father of modern science. Galileo Galilei passed away in 1642 at the age of 77. He spent his final years under house arrest, condemned by the Church for his revolutionary beliefs. Yet his ideas, much like stars scattered across the cosmos, continued to illuminate the world. Galileo is revered as the father of modern science for his groundbreaking work in observational astronomy and experimental physics. His unwavering commitment to the scientific method challenged ancient authorities. He championed reason and observation, reshaping humanity's understanding of the universe. Galileo's work fundamentally changed how the cosmos and humanity's place within it are perceived. In 1992, over 3 centuries after his condemnation, the Catholic Church formally acknowledged their error in condemning Galileo. His legacy continues to inspire scientists and thinkers around the world. Galileo's story serves as a powerful reminder that the pursuit of truth often comes at a significant cost, but it is a price worth paying. Thank you for watching Learning Life content. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Your support helps us grow and motivates us to bring you more fascinating and enriching stories.